Hello, Libra. It is time for your month ahead reading or your monthly tarot reading for September. We're going to start off as usual with an oracle card to see what the primary energy or theme that you're working with will be, that you will be, it's a day, working with in September. All right, let's see what we have for you. Now we want it to be in frame. Thank you. Tender embrace. So it feels like what I'm getting is kind of a lovey-dovey feeling here in September. I don't know if there's an anniversary, but there's something. It's a loving energy. It is nurturing energy, very supportive. Definite, just being together, spending time together. That maybe that's a focus or a commitment you are making, or have made for yourselves or for yourself in the month of September or for the month of September. So let's see if we can get more information on that here through the tarot cards. I'm using the transparent tarot, which has been a little challenging because it's transparent. So we're starting off here. This, I believe, is the Hanged Man, the Ten of Swords, two cards, the Three of Pentacles. This must be the Empress, and the Three of Swords. This might be a reconciliation type of thing where you guys are getting together to discuss what the future might be, but you're both approaching it from an area of compassion, respect for the past, for what the relationship once was. So very much a respectful interaction, and definitely spending time together and really discussing things that have happened and what it is, what steps you want to take going forward, and making some decisions here. Let's see if that plays out and get into the cards. So we're starting off here with the Hanged Man, which is a major arcana card. This is a card where it is telling you, you do here, at least in this first part of the month, you do not want to take any actions. It is not the time to make any decisions. You need to wait and just let things play out for a bit. Put yourself into a timeout or a state of suspension. You need this time, this break, to just let yourself settle. Let yourself just kind of absorb what happened. But again, no decision making, nothing like that. This is time for yourself. Just so you can get a break and let your emotions calm down, etc. This could also just simply symbolize a break. Maybe this is you're apart here by agreement, a separation or something like that. That timeout feeling. Each on your own, separate, so that you can contemplate things and consider what happened, but not coming to any decisions or any final resolutions yet. Just giving each other space. And then we have the Ten of Swords. So this is indicating that there has been a definite ending here. You can't go back. You can't erase what happened. You're going to have to decide if you're going to keep hashing it over again and again and again and again, or it's time to let it go. And honestly, this card here is telling you that it is time to let it go. You can't keep going back to this. What's done is done. All you can focus on is your future at this point. What is it that you want out of the future? You can't keep hanging for your own energetic protection. You need to find a way to release resentment, anger, etc. What was said was said. What's next? And you've cut yourself off. You're over it. You're done as far as that conversation or that subject coming up again. If the other person continues to want to bring this up, like they can't help themselves, it's almost a compulsion, then you may need to disconnect and step away because it's not benefiting you in any way to do that. And maybe this is meant to be. Maybe this is a month where this is about the tender embrace for yourself, for your own psyche, for your own energy, for your own emotional health. You need to embrace yourself. Now, moving on to Three of Pentacles, you are not alone in this. You have support around you. You have a team of people, or you're part of a team of people that are working together. So you have those who can help you work through this. Each of you has your own unique view or your own unique advice or things that you can do, like skills. There we go. I found the word. Own unique skills. And you work together very well as a team. Maybe you guys have gone through this before for one of the other person on this team, or this could just be an opportunity that comes up at work or somewhere in the community that you can work with these people to distract yourself from the situation, to give yourself something to do while you're waiting for things to play out or waiting for some decisions to be made. But you have some people around you that are very supportive and helpful. We can help you work through it. And then we have the Empress card. This is the mother of the tarot deck. This is a creator. This is an opportunity for you to re-envision your future, to re-envision your life. What is it that you want to do? How is it that you want to live? And this needs to be all about you and you alone. Because if you can't focus on yourself and you keep trying to absorb into the relationship or into the energy of the other person, it's not something that's going to have a stable foundation still. You need to be fully independent, or at least feel independent and feel in control of your future before you can consider recommitting or stepping back into this connection. Love yourself first. Love yourself first. You are worthy of that. Don't accept less than you deserve, less than you are worth. Demand more. The Empress is in charge of her life. She is in charge of the way she wants, of what she wants to create. She is in charge of how she wants to create it. She sets her limits and she expects and demands respect, while at the same time having so much love and mothering kind of instincts, nurturing instincts, that she has a great capacity for forgiveness. That does not mean you forget. That does not mean that you, again, accept less than you deserve. Put yourself first. Is this something you really want? Is this something you're willing to go back into and work? Will it help you? How does it support you? You need to be supported in this, and you're going to have to be strong. You're going to have to be the leader in this, and you set the terms. And then we have the Three of Swords. So this is about that heartbreak feeling, that sense of disappointment. And this toward the end of the month may just be the processing of this thing that has occurred. Like you haven't let yourself face it and really feel it until here at the end. This is where you need to experience those emotions. You need to let them flow so that you can release them, so that you're able to move forward without carrying that with you. Whatever the decision is, this pain, this anger, you have to let that go. You have to process it. Because if you keep carrying it with you, you will not find success going forward. You will still be in that energy. And that's not something you want for your future, because you're going to create a beautiful life for yourself. Give yourself a chance to do that. Okay. Now there's another technique with these. This is the transparency tarot. I don't know if I mentioned that before. It's like a little film strip thing. So we're going to set this up and see if this gives us any other information, maybe around timing, excuse me, or anything else. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So yes, this may even be almost 10 days to 2 weeks here. This state of just absorbing, of observing, of letting yourself recover, dealing with the fallout a little bit, but again, not making any life changes or anything else at this point. And then you have this moment of, no, 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 I'm not. No, I'm not going to put up with that kind of thing anymore. I am done. There will be no more knives thrust into my back. I will not allow you to treat me this anymore. So this stops. This stops here and now. And I'm moving on. So this may be you saying, no, I do not want to resume this relationship. I'm going to take care of myself first. You do what you need to do, but that's not my problem. That is not about me. So you're taking your power back in a way. You are recovering your sense of independence, is what it feels like. And you are fully expressing your emotions, like verbalizing your thoughts here very clearly. Because at this point in time, the emotional part of it isn't necessarily kicking in. That, again, is later on. But so you're very clear on what it is in this moment you want, which right now is going to be, mm-mm. It's going to be, mm-mm. All right. Not today kind of energy. And then we have this Three of Pentacles here. These people who may be helping you with communication. Find it interesting how this sword here, which is just on the edge of the underlying card, is kind of the people here are offering to help support you as you're going through this with expressing it, maybe with documentation, maybe with just talking through what's been happening. Maybe these are counseling people or other supportive services and people that you're working with to help you figure out what are your options here? What would they recommend? What have their experiences been? This is that team you're working with, and it's maybe especially true around the communication aspect of it, because swords are an air element, and that is about the communication or information. So these people, maybe they just have a lot of information. You have a lot of questions, and they have the info, and they're sharing that with you and working with you to go through this and helping you kick off this period of independence, of taking charge and starting to create your landscape the way that you envision it. And then here, as you're done doing that, as you're going through that, this sense of acceptance, of recognizing that you are hurt, you are angry, and letting yourself feel that, letting yourself express it in a healthy way for you, whatever that means. That could be pounding your pillow. It could be going to the gym and working with, maybe doing some kickboxing or somebody with somebody. It could be going for a run. It could be do something physical, write it all out angrily on all the parts of the paper, make it messy, nasty, gross, and then crumple it up and throw it away or burn it responsibly. But help you release it, to help you express all that negativity and get it out of you, because you do not need to carry that forward. That is not your responsibility to hold on to that. You are under no obligation to continue holding that, to continue holding any space for that. So this is release. And then it looks like you kind of have a break to just continue processing and acclimate to circumstances as they are here toward the end of the month. So a couple of, like I said, I think, I don't know, at least a week, 10 to 14 days here at the beginning. And then another maybe 10 days here of processing this, and then a few days after the end of the month where things feel like they're settling down, and then you'll be ready to finalize things or to formalize or to express your decision once you've had time to release and calm down and figure out what you want in the future. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you for the month of September. Looks like it might be a tough month, but you're embracing yourself here, treating yourself with tenderness and love and respect. So please hit that like button and please hit subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.